And this is what you are going to see on that day. If the speaker are going to resign, when we are going to have the justice thing they did, to bring Rachel Kun to live for 11 to be soon into office. Look at that kind of reckless thing people are doing. I don't think what serious people where Joseph Walker gave car for Rachel Kun to you. Joseph Walker, you are reckless. No. I will announce the next press conference on my base. This office is an embarrassment to my press conference. You know, I've not spoken for long, so I need to speak to my people. But I want to say some things that the office cannot permit me to see when I'm sitting here. I want to say some things. And I will announce my next press conference at the base. The base I used to use to make Joseph Walker president. I will announce my next press conference to the base. Reverend people, I want you people to feel relaxed. For Natikofa, stay with me, the speaker of this country. I want to see who can take car for him. I want to see who can take the office for him. You have to follow the due process to take Funati from your office. You know, if the police get involved, if the executive get involved and don't respect the law, we use the same disrespect to take Joseph Walker from power. If the executive, you know, anyway, let the Supreme Court rule. I want the Supreme Court to rule, let the Supreme Court may be disrespected. And let Joseph Walker sit down here in the Supreme Court.
So the people area, the people not here to control their people. They will people up when they rainfall, the water bring it to us, and we down the hole. Our well is polluted. So we really crying, calling upon the government to come our rescue. To even get out here to go in the market, not easy for us. You have to jump over 4 to 5 pile of people before you go to buy your food. When you come from buying your food, you cook, nowhere to eat because imagination too can carry people. So if half in the community will not follow people on the road. And they got leadership. So we don't know why the leadership treated all of this. And we went to him once. He told us that you're going to make an announcement. And since then, we are not hearing from him. They call him Gio. He's the township. I feel bad because we're not living decent life here. Yeah, our community is well polluted. We're not even living good life here because it's possible that we drink from our well. We get sick from chloride. We don't know. And we drawing water from the well drinking. We want the government to come in and meet with the township to tell maybe he don't know his responsibility. Let the government help us to tell him what to do in the community, a short-fitted community, so that we can be in peace. Because we're not in peace at all when it comes to the people business.
We live in short-fitted. The people, when they face a deck, they can't whistle on our road. No way for all to even pass. When you pass, you even come from buying your good food, you finish cooking, you even able to eat. So we suffering. The dirty water they coming down here, getting in our well, and we don't know what thing to do. So even you sitting down in front of your house, the people can come and sit down in front of you, the toilet, or even in the yard, when you're not there, they come and sit in toilet. The poo business, the people doing in the town here, there when I know. Oh, wow. Since I moved here 2018, they don't have toilet in the town. Everybody comes down here to toilet. So the toilet business, they're looking at kind of way. Even you sitting in front of your house, the people there even can't sit down right in front of you.
Black all the entry now was not for you. Black all the places was not for you. Entering our room and go to him saying, I can do that the rap, send it today. Now you're the target rap. But I can't wish our room now. I was in a float, I was business 40. I was checking the September 1st. She told me, no place to go. I was saying, we need some count. I have to have all our money. I was saying, we took care of it. He said, you're there in the facility, you want to make it talk to all who won't go. That's it, you have to push more water. The next thing, $50 you have to breathe. You wouldn't breathe 25 the water stepping on our knee. And now we don't get nowhere to go. We're suffering. See what Mola, we don't get nowhere to go. We go to Buka Camara to say, you know, one money when ABC start in the theater, when you try what you nothing but now they reach out in our places. Now get more to go. I'm in our so I will move. I know what the community school. Well, you get a child, you nowhere. Obviously, you are not a child with me. So we don't get nowhere to go. Me, my people, all of them. Get you there. Now, we can also. I want two children.
Wagana stay Wagana man for himself. Yeah? You got go first guy in the quadrilla. Hey, who? What you trying to say? Eh? You got go what you trying to say? You who?
Somebody will say, you can call about the to Weah. You need to tell the same thing to Weah. And you are the same people too that behind you in the party. But you're happy when you're saying it to Weah too. But now you're saying it to what kind of your vest?
I was not happy. I knew so here. As I put there, all mayor. Why did they get a rally? They get constant president. What can I even be in the country that day? It can be scared. I knew so talking like that. When you get one say, why am I not carrying the water? Am I not going around water with it? The first thing I tell you get today, not start that. According to the law, I was saying, no, I go through. A water to it, I look at him, and I know, but I look at him, my president, what I voted for, a doing by myself. I said, the thing you doing, and I go, President do it that day, President do it that day, President do it that day, do it that day, do it that day, do it that day. It will make the world let you. We don't want voter for you, I won't happy for you with my endless summer. But one day, I said you will win. We will, I'm telling you today, you hear me, the day I come to tell you. They're country, don't they have fever. If I want to country, to bring development, to bring job, now what you want to write, now what you want to go to school, then the day, President Joseph, my brother, you have to go talking to you today. You are white food, and you make the people see, make the people see, all see on them for your white. Wow, that medicine, I got that, got it, in one that they will not medicine. In Jesus, I'm talking for Jesus, I'm talking for Jesus. What are we medicine?
And of course, today is Monday, and it is the 20th day in the month of January, AD 2025. A few more days to go. Just on next Monday, the president will address the nation. He will deliver his soul now. And it has now been confirmed that the Sona will be delivered at the capital, the grounds of the capital. It's good again after a long week break we're here this morning. Let me apologize to you for the poor quality of my voice. I'm down with cold, but because of you, I am here, and together we will have a wonderful conversation. I'm here struggling up to 10 o'clock this morning. Thanks to all of you, man, for the birthday wishes. Thanks to you. As promised, what we intend on doing, we will definitely do that. We will celebrate the birthday with the less fortunate school-going kids. Okay, so thanks to all of you. Those of you who are making your contributions, I am grateful, and all of you who promised to reach out, I'm still looking up to you. But as promised, we will do what we need to do. Finally, the hero of Nimba County have been laid to rest. Former Nimba County Senator Prince Yomi Johnson has been laid to the rest. So who is going to be the new godfather of Nimba County? It is a question that remains unanswered. And too many things happened, as a matter of fact, during the funeral of the late Senator Prince Johnson. Too many things happened. We will also look into some of those things. Prince Johnson was a repentant Liberian. He repented and had a church running. But too many things happened in Nimba over the weekend. So we will also talk about those things. You know, every time we talk about the the behavior of the Liberian National Police, especially some police officers. Some of you see these things as bad. It is not bad. We are talking for our country. Whatever we say here, we say in the interest of the country. State security officers need to be professional in whatever they do. Councillor Jonathan Massacre has taken to his official Facebook page and he wrote something, and I'm going to read it out. I'll also put it on the screen so that you, those of you who are following us via the Kear network, you can also have a glance of it. So my name is Jefferson Weah. Thanks to all of you, man, for watching. Those of you on Facebook, share the video, invite others to follow as well. And those of you listening to us, you can also search for us on Facebook, the Kear Network, and follow the line. We're also on YouTube, Kear Communications Network. Good morning, Raul Solomon says, good job, Jefferson Weah. This is your contribution to society. Thank you, my brother Raul Solomon. He says in Paul Bridge. Spark Energy Jiba. He says, good morning, bro. Watching from Hotel Africa Road. This community. Thank you so much, Spark. Seku Jiba. As usual, we will take a break, but don't forget to keep playing the Kear Cash giveaway by dialing star 79 and star 38 hash, star 79 and star 38 hash. That's the short code to the Kear Cash giveaway. Play as many times as you can to walk away with $4,000 this morning on the show. At the end of the show, we are hopeful of giving $4,000 to a winner. So just keep playing. Keep playing, star 79 and star 38 hash to win yourself $4,000 this morning on the show. All right, so we'll take a break and be right back.
This is the Kear Home Health Services. This is a home health agency. We send nurses and home health aides to patients' homes and take care of them, provide medical and non-medical services for them in their homes. So that's what we're doing. This is the office space where the high-end process is rendered.
Also the assisting admin at Amazing Kear. I've been with this company since 2014 when we were making nothing. And we were literally in the basement of our apartment. This is how growth have brought us this far. 2-bedroom apartment, and we were literally using the basement and the garage space to carry on this business. And because of growth, we moved here on 2019, and we've been here since 2019 doing this. And God has been so faithful along the way, and we're still going strong. You can see this is the office of Amazing Kear. We want to welcome the Kear Network in here.
When your partner boiling, run down to Price Master to give that heat that will make it boil till it's really boiling.
Oh yes, Price Master is the solution to that boiling problem, bringing into Liberia high-quality American products for different needs.
At Price Master, we have life-saving drugs for that long-standing health complication we are restoring life through the Price Master Job Center on Camp Johnson Road for affordable prices or cost.
That's not all. Price Master has cosmetic, furniture, electronic, and other appliances for homes, schools, and offices. Price Master also got the baby's cover with nutritional food, water, toys, and many more.
Price Master is located at Camp Johnson Road and Terry Street intersection, or you can call us on 0886 552 304 or 0775 323 761, or better still, WhatsApp us on +231 770 390 441.
Price Master, the master for all American food, medicine, furniture, toys, cosmetics, detergent, and many more.
So now what I go do? So what play I go go? Which kind of hustle I go hustle now?
Are you looking for that special furniture or electronic appliance that give your home or office beauty? Now visit Cozy Home for the latest beds and decks, chairs and tables, or that special TV, air condition, or other electronic products for the best price in town. Cozy Home is on the Terry Street Sinker opposite All Education Ministry with all that you're looking for. Call us on 0887 111 101 or visit us on the Terry Street Sinker. Cozy Home, the best in town for furniture and electronics.
Way I'm feeling, baby. I already know that you're feeling up.
I say, my people, you're not yet about the Liberian owned business called Jessica Incorporated, right on UN Drive in Clay Street.
Small. What kind of place business you talking about again, so?
I'm talking about our own Liberian business called Jessica Incorporated, right down Clay Street before UN Drive intersection.
My man, tell me more about Jessica.
I say, my people, Jessica specializes in entertainment and delicious food soup. Local food like kabagi and all. They get European and Western dishes with all kinds of special finger food, man. And they can do free delivery for their customers. But not all. Jessica get one nice and decent guest house fully air conditioned with unlimited Wi-Fi services. The people motor are value for cheap, yeah, and are home far away from home.
Hey Jessica, that place like my meal spot now.
Call Jessica today on 0775 762 906. My Liberian people, let's promote our own Liberian business, Jessica Incorporated. It is the #1 stop center for your small operation.
Okay, so welcome back. After that break, we are back here this morning on the show, the Kear Morning Show. And we, indeed, like I said, we are proud to be here every morning, waking up, coming to serve the Liberian people, every morning, talking about issues of national concern. Sometime last week or a week or two, I flagged the issue about the attitude of police officers, and not just that, from Monrovia and its environs. And many people saw it as, denigrating the police force. And in fact, my encounter with those police officers at various checkpoints, they were kind of showing, some attitudes. But when you see the way our officers are proceeding in this country, it is not good for us. We say these things so that at least the officers assigned at various checkpoints or depots or intersections, they should be professional in how to do their jobs. They should be professional in how to do their jobs. Abu Bakar Siddiqui, good morning, my brother. Thank you so much for following from District 17. They should be professional in how to do their jobs. And this whole Prince Johnson's funeral, it brought some things. And, you know, the police RG, Gregory Cuomo, while on his way back from Nimba County, he made a stop, and then he had an encounter with some of his officers assigned along the highway. And these new police vehicles, the smaller ones, you know, some of them are stationed at certain places along the highway. Prior to these vehicles coming, the ones that were given, then the first one that I think by the George Weah administration or so, they normally used to park them again the same way they park these ones. If you can recall, in fact, around the Vincent town going towards in Bomi County, after Poe River, around Vincent town, there used to be one of these small police vehicles parked there. It was not moving. It was just parked there. It had, I think it had little mechanical problems. But then, for them to bring it to town for servicing, they didn't do it. The police officer had parked that vehicle there. And in fact, they set up a checkpoint there for, whatever purpose. Now, 2 days ago, while the IG was on his way back from Nimba, he took to his personal page and wrote. And in the photograph, you can see the image or images of the police RG and security around him, including those who were assigned at that particular point, at that checkpoint. The police RG wrote, and this was what he wrote. This afternoon, while on my way from Nimba, I saw something really concerning. Some highway patrol officers were bothering drivers and taking bribes. This is a clear sign of some of the key issues we need to tackle to keep our standards high. But what truly counts is our strong commitment to serving with honesty and integrity. These officers have been turned over to the Professional Standards Division for further disciplinary actions. We are committed to restoring public trust and ensuring that every officer serves with integrity, professionalism, and respect for the rule of law. Thank you so much, my brother Emmanuel Lema. He's all over from District 15. That's what the police RG wrote on his way from Nimba. I believe he was leaving the funeral, the funeral that was ongoing in Nimba. He was on his way back. And so, when the police RG did this, he posted this on his Facebook page. In the photograph, you can see the police RG, Colonel Gregory Cuomo, with a black plastic bag full of Liberian dollars in different denominations, tens, not tens, but 20s, 50s, and 100s. Maybe 500 were among them. And then he wasted the cash on the vehicle. And so when he did that, it did not go down well. It did not go down well with officers who were over there, who are assigned over there. And so it got some officers in Nimba angry. It got some of them angry. That one of the officers assigned in Nimba, he placed a call on a local radio show in the county. He placed a call on a local radio show in the county. Let me get this. 1 minute. Yeah. So I want to put the images for you to view. Those of you who are following us on Facebook, let me just get this quickly. Let me get them quickly. Yes, let me get them quickly. So I will take this short break, and then I want to upload the images so that you, the public, can see.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so welcome back, folks. Welcome back. I have it here already, and I am going to put it on the screen so that you can see the images of the police RG. Now, you see on the screen, for those of you watching us, that's police RG Gregory Coleman, a black plastic bag full of Liberian dollars, mixed denominations. He has wasted it. You see, it is on the floor. This is, on the vehicle. This is another one. You see the black plastic. If you listening via the radio, you can just go on Facebook and search KEARNET. It's a one word. KEARNET Kear Network, and you will see what we're talking about. You see what we're showing you this morning. You also can follow us on YouTube, Kear Communications Network, and you will see. This is it. This is what the police RG took from officers assigned, at various highways, especially one of the highways along the Nimba, in Nimba County, in fact, while on his way. This is another one. That's the police RG standing. And I know he was feeling so disappointed about this. Now, you see the 3 police officers who were involved. These are the officers. And you see them there standing. And I believe the RG told them, you have to stand up here and let me take your photo. This is it. The 3 of them packing their money, wasted the money on the floor, and the RG is standing over them and say, hey, you have to pack this money. You have to pack your money. How much you've collected. This is what the guys do. This is what the guys do. This is what happens. You know. You can see for yourself. When I started to talk about this, when I started to talk about the attitude of some police officers, when I left this show, let me tell you, let me say this on the radio today. In St. Paul Bridge, a former police officer said, these are some of the things you people used to do that I left the police force. Some of you journalists, you can just talk to police, you feed the police that you can just put your mouth on the police. I will not mention his name, but he's a former police officer. So, in fact, I don't owe him explanation. Right? So that's it. That's it there. Now, when the IG took to his Facebook page and posted this, it did not go down well with the police. It did not go down well with some police officers. And the very police officers, a man called from Nimba on a local radio show. I'm about to play his voice so that you all can listen. And I got the video and I'm about to play it. Here is the video. Listen to it.
What the RG do yesterday, it was not very, very genuine. Because he bringing up to public ridicule. The salary, the people giving all the salary is not nowhere. You can't pay police officer $150. How you expect for the man to say his son to school or and do other things? So to pay rent. So how do you expect then the RG bringing up to public ridicule? I'm a police officer.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You are a police
You don't do that. You don't do that. It's very, very it's the way you do yesterday. It's not wrong for you to do it. He the RG. I'm a police officer. So it's not genuine. You bring up to public ridicule. We are highway patrol people. You don't do that. In any state. Why you should bring up to public ridicule? So it don't start me when they come for a minute.
So what's your name again? What's your name, please?
My name is we talk about from district number 3. I'm very, very angry for what he did yesterday. It was very, very low. He's not supposed to do it. I want to tomorrow if I go to work, I will stay on a radio station. I want for he worker come to disrobe me. It's very, very unlawful. You're not supposed to do it. I'm very, very angry for what he did.
Okay, so that's it. There, he spoke on the on Spoon the other day. You know, this police officer was so frustrated about the way or the action of the IG. He was frustrated with the way the IG took, you know, the measures the IG took in relation to this particular incident. Right? Now, when the IG had listened to this officer who had even warned that if the IG decides to dismiss him, he will be willing, but he will voice out. He said, according to him, you listen, that the attitude of police officer harassing drivers, collecting bribes is due to the low salaries that the officers of the Liberia National Police are getting. And I would not want to say that the action of the police officer there was right to collect bribe, to harass drivers. But sometimes too, when we say increase the salaries of security personnel, of health workers, of teachers, it is important. Corruption will always be the hallmark of the day when the people are not getting their just benefits. The IG is, as the head of the Liberia National Police, he has a very fat salary. He and his deputies, the 101, 102, 103, they all are having fat salaries. That's what they take home. They're in their comfortable vehicles. They sit comfortably. But that does not mean a police officer should be corrupt, should collect bribes, should harass drivers. He had a point. He made a point. But it does not negate the fact that you should be corrupt. No, don't be corrupt. Don't be corrupt. If a police officer is taking his salaries, then I think he will not go to do the wrong thing. Now, after the police commander had listened, the police IG had listened to this officer, IG Coleman again took to his Facebook page on yesterday and wrote. Now, this is what the IG wrote. In consideration of the feedback received regarding my previous post, I would like to take a moment to discuss the concerns raised about the difficulties encountered by our officers, particularly in terms of their low salaries. In terms of their low salaries, I want to assure you that I acknowledge and comprehend these concerns. The challenges that our officers confront on a daily basis are not overlooked, and they underscore the necessity of continuous reforms within the Liberia National Police. Consequently, we are presently formulating policies to enhance the well-being of our officers. This involves advocating for improved compensation, establishing equitable working conditions, and implementing support systems that enable our officers to concentrate on their duties with professionalism and integrity. He went on to say, nevertheless, it is crucial to emphasize that these challenges should not serve as a justification for unethical conduct. Our dedication to accountability remains resolute because the trust of the public is indispensable for effective law enforcement. We will persist in upholding the highest standards of our officers while striving to address the underlying causes of these issues. He closed the statement by saying, I'm committed to cultivating a more robust and trustworthy police force, one that serves the people of Liberia with dignity, integrity, and consideration. Together, we can confront these challenges and bring about the transformation we all aspire to witness. That's the end of the IG's, reaction or comment to the police officer. Now, I will say this. Let me tell you this morning. Why it is true that, like I said earlier, we want to fight corruption in this country. It has to begin with certain people. It has to begin somewhere. From somewhere, then we can fight corruption in this country. When I saw the video not yesterday, while watching a video talking about it, when I was home, a big brother of mine, and I was laughing. He said, Paul, he attributed the statement of the police officer. And then I told you, I said, no. He said, but and the president said, I'm not saying you can be corrupt. For those of you who want to steal, you can steal, but let it be used on the people. I said, well, the president's statement is different from this police officer's attitude. I am not the one to tell you say what the president meant is what this officer is doing. The officer has said that he did this because of low salary. Because he is not, and mind you, it takes sometimes 2-3 months before these officers take pay. Before they take pay. The police, some of them are going through tough times. But some of them are very much okay. They feel so much happy to, just harassing drivers. They feel okay. No. Let me read you a comment from a brother. Abu Bakr Siddiqui Dugle, he says, this story is very interesting, but like we said in our argument, that continual harassment or embarrassment by some LMP officers on the highway has been a normal practice by them. Even when I was making my way to Great Cape Mount County to watch the county meet, I saw this practice. But debated with the IG, Gregory Coleman, on this matter is that he should, I think he said my debate, he should advocate for the increasement or the increment in salaries of the officers in service. Even though their unethical behavior is not a justification, but low salary is a matter of concern. Obviously, the attitude of the police cannot be the justification of what is going on. But there should be, advocacy, continual advocacy, so that security apparatus salaries can be increased. How does it sound when officers who are protecting lives and property, they're saving lives, and then you see the nurses, doctors, teachers who are impacting knowledge, and you look at their salaries, very low. The teachers are the ones who make people. The teachers will make doctors, they will make presidents, the teachers will make everybody you pass through classroom, the teachers, the professors, they make you. But go to various schools, go and see, go and ask one or public school instructor, how much you making, what's your salary? Go and ask one private school instructor, what's your salary? It's far below. When police officers are making little of nothing, he has his family. Imagine you go all month just to get how much? Back then, they used to say, some police officers used to tell her, well, my man, some of us will make $91, $90. Imagine $87. Even in the armed forces of Liberia. How the man will not be corrupt? How the man will not be corrupt? Imagine coming to work that morning, police officer asking the keke rider who had just left his home with no money. Say, but my man, I want my coffee. Delaying us for coffee that I didn't have to confront him, and he's telling me I should get down and look for another keke. So the people who stay at these checkpoints every night, the depots are there. The police commanders that are there, you go to bed, you sleep. In your office, you have all your breakfast, materials and everything. You got your coffee, you got Ovaltine, you got milk, you got everything. Hot water, you got every other thing you need. But the people sleeping in the cold, they cannot get at least something to drink to keep them at least or strong at night. How would people not be corrupt? How would the officers not be corrupt? They will continue to remain corrupt because the entire system is corrupt. It's corrupt. Now, who suffer all of these things? The drivers, the commercial drivers who go out of town, buying gasoline for their vehicles, coming. Places where there should be no checkpoints, you will see checkpoints there. Yes. Only because they want something. Now, the driver will have to pay this amount. When the driver gave $1,500 or $200, and then the police officers there are telling him that this money is small, you have to add it up. Can you imagine? You have to add it up. That's what they do. The man is working for his daily bread, looking for money. The money is not enough. He has to report. He has to make a report. Look, get to Douala or Fatan. Right here, Fatan. Police officers, sometimes you know what they do? They pick among the in fact, it is Kear Junction. Kear Junction really, really irritates me. Pierre Factory, the police officers there, they irritate me. I don't know, like what? Even if a person is relocating, and then they will watch that pickup truck that is coming from distance with the person's, or properties, their mattresses and other things, the dresser and everything. They have dishes and all in that pickup truck. The police officer will watch from distance and they will start pulling you over. They will come and stay in front of that vehicle to pull that pickup truck over. The person is relocating, leaving from one place to another. They will park that car to ask. Nothing they want. They want money. Look, officers, let me tell you, what you're doing or what you said, let me tell you, it has no justification. While it is true that your salaries are low, but that does not give you the right to harass taxi drivers, to harass people. Let me tell you, the attitude of the police is getting very much unbecoming, irritating. So this is the reason you see many drivers are in the street. They don't have documents because they believe that even if they have documents, there will still be a means for them to pay money to these police officers. There will still be a means to pay money. There will still be a means to pay money. They will find means. They will find all means just to get money from you. That's what they do. Just to get money from you. They will do it just for you to pay money. Don't forget to keep playing the Kear cash giveaway by dialing *799 *38 hash. *799 *38 hash. Play with just $100 Liberian dollars or 70 cents US dollars. Only mobile money, Lone Star mobile money. Make sure you have money in your account. *799 *38 hash and win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars this morning. All right. So, even if you have all of your documents correct, they will pull you over. Let me see your registration. Let me see your driver license. You give it. Let me see your document. You give it. Your insurance. You give it. Policemen asking for your insurance, for your car documents, for the other one, your driver license, and they will look just to find fault against you. When these big government officials, some of these vehicles that pass, they pass around at night, carry on some attitude. Some of them, you remember, an ambulance during Madam Salif was arrested with wetting drugs. The police, in fact, the guys that do not carry on inspection, all they do at these checkpoints now is just to collect money. So even if a taxi driver is coming with a huge consignment of narcotics or dangerous or weapons, whatever, they don't care. All they want to do is just park, bring it this, you can't drop the gate. Drop the gate. That's what they do. The checkpoints now around are too. That's why if I somebody they do not want to take assignments, they don't want assignment. They don't want assignment. They don't believe in sitting at the depot all the time receiving cases. When you go, even at the depot, you go to the depot, they tell you, say, you got to pay our way to go. The police officers telling you to pay, his or way to go. We get shit here, you got to buy shit. We get you got to buy shit. Oh, okay, your case, if you got to clear the desk. Imagine. That is not a justification. We agree that salaries are low, but it does not, warrant you harassing drivers. Look at what the RG did to you. You people, look at what happened. The continuous harassment on taxi drivers is just making them not to even go and register their vehicles. Where government is supposed to raise more revenue, Minister of Transport is supposed to raise more revenue. Nobody going to register their car again. Nobody going to get driver's license, because even when you have the license, the man don't care. He will ask for one thing. Let me see your license. Your license is correct. He going to ask for another thing. Only because he want money. For him to go straight to the point and say, my man, check your money and go. No. Look at the amount of money. You know what? You know how much money these guys make on a daily basis? Do you know how much money these police officers make? They make a lot of money. A lot of money. Somebody told me, say, if you want to pay a horse very soon, you're young, you come here, you won't pay a horse, just go join the police. Because the keke riders will contribute, the bag riders will contribute, the taxi drivers, the truck drivers, too many people will contribute. And in no time, your house will be done. It will be done. And that's just what is happening. That's just what is happening in this small little country, Liberia. Liberia. The system is so bad to the extent that people who have passion for security, they no longer want to go into it. They don't want to hurt their head. Now, seeing this as a professional officer, your child, whoever saw this and you on Facebook, if your child wanted to follow your footstep, will he? I told you, I have passion. When I was coming out, I really wanted, I used to like the police. But at a certain point in time, the action, the attitudes of these police officers now, I was like, no. The military. I said, well, how will I join the military in this country when, they are underpaid. They are underpaid. And you allow these things to go on? This is wrong. That is not a justification of you getting yourself involved into harassment, public harassment. Taking money from drivers and then you put it in plastic bag. You look, no, the guys make money, serious money that they do not even have time for their salaries, because they know their salaries cannot commensurate. They cannot take care of their homes. No. Do you know how much some police officer on a daily basis, some of them get $5,000-$10,000? They will park one keke rider, and the keke rider will go and just, my man, get 500. Before you gotta get 500 before you leave from here. One man. So imagine you park. Hey, in fact, if you just park 20 keke, that's at least normal. 20 keke per day times 200. Now how much down there? Plenty of money. So $500 times 20 keke. You know how much money is that? That's just keke. What about the motorcycles? What about the taxi drivers? And these are things that we continue to talk about, and people say, oh, you're talking to the police, you own the police too much. You have to change your attitude. And please, Colonel Gregory Como, increase the salaries of the people. Advocate for the people. You increase the budget of the police. Amen. You increase the budget of the police. They too have families. They too have families. They have families. Somebody making 125, 130, 150. I mean, what is that? And you Colonel Gregory Coleman, you know your salary. You know how much money you're making. You're riding a very luxurious car. You have a convoy that when you're leaving for work, nobody stays your way. Nobody blocks you. These police officers, when they notice that you're coming to work, they will be the one running, clearing the road, clearing the streets, making sure that the traffic is free for you to pass. It's not about you bringing them to public ridicule. It's about making the things done, the right thing, getting the right things done. That's it. It's about getting the right things done. It's about getting the right things done. You can continue to say, oh, the police this. Yes. Corruption. Look, if you don't want the cat to eat the fish, tell the fish not to get rotten, not to smell. The people have their families home. Some of them have 2, 3 children. They're sending their children to school. They 125, 130, 150. They're making. It can't take care of them. Somebody go for whole 31 days just to be on 135, 125, or 150 or 190. Wow. That should be something that, that something should be done. Something should be done. Please. Do not want to shift blames on one person, but it is a collective effort. Like you said in your statement, policies you are formulating, let it affect the least police officers there, those below the line, those officers assigned at, and please, again, tell your officers, places where checkpoints should not be, let them leave. Some of them do these things to just, and they will just go and park somewhere just to collect money. The other day, while driving, going, we were going, is it Habel? Yes. Okay, we're going to the airport, right? Imagine RIA, the first area around Yellow Building. Before reaching Yellow Building, in fact, I saw police they work small work vehicles parked there. What were they doing? Nothing. They just park there, or they say you go in, they just slow you down, and nothing they want but to collect money. Highway patrol, they park there. Right after that, another area again, they were there. So our area that just shot from Monrovia to the airport, 45 minutes drive. Then you have 2 highway patrols. What is that? What is that? What is that? I get chapel. That one by again move. Say Malasari told them to take that chapel from over there in there. They can be there. Then you can't Simple Bridge, one there. You can't Bomber Bridge, one there. Raya Father Bridge, Sleway, one is there. Yeah. One is there. You go Wallasa, one there, you will have to pass Bournemouth Bridge. In fact, when you're coming from Broadview, it's a one-way flight, one-way drive. So you're coming from Broadview, then you get Chapel to VOA Junction. You get one to Iron Gate. You get one St. Paul Bridge. And then again, you come to Zone 1, you get one there. Imagine. So why if you just have one in a whole Broadview belt? Because there's no other way they will pass. You have to cross, you got to pass St. Paul Bridge before you enter Douala. You have to pass by that depot. So if you say, okay, let's put it here at the depot so that we will inspect them. Okay, but they don't even carry on inspection. They just go, you slow down and blah. Oh, yeah, officer there, we been here saying last night, what are you doing for us? Imagine why it is true that your salaries are low. Be professional in doing these things, right? Be professional. Be professional. Be professional. So I'll open the line shortly, but don't forget to keep playing the Kear Cash giveaway by dialing *79 and *38#, and of course, win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars. So let's get the video again from the police officer, and then we'll open the lines shortly.
Question number 3.
Okay, let's hear you.
What the RG do yesterday is not very, very genuine. Because he's bringing up to public ridicule. The salary, the people giving all the salary is not nowhere. You can't pay police officer $150. How you expect for the man to send his son to school or and do other things? So to pay rent. So how do you expect then bringing up to public ridicule? I'm a police officer.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You are a police
You don't do that. You don't do that. It's very, very the way you do yesterday is now wrong for you to do it. He the RGA. I'm speaking, I'm a police officer. So it's not genuine. You bring up to public ridicule. We are highway patrol people. You don't do that. In any state. Why you should bring up to public ridicule? So it don't start me when it comes to a
so what's your name again? What's your name, please?
My name is Samson. We talk about from district number 3. I'm very, very angry for what he did yesterday. It was very, very low. He's not supposed to do it. I want to tomorrow if I go to work, I will stay on a radio station. I want for he worker come to disrobe me. It's very, very unlawful. You're not supposed to do it. I'm very, very angry for what he did.
Okay, so that's it. You can put through your calls now. 0770-573-477. 0770-573-477. 0881-871-670. 0881-871-670. What are your thoughts this morning on the show? Let's go to the line and take this person. Good morning. I'm okay. Your name, where you call from? I'm not getting you. 1 minute, please. Go ahead. You say your name?
Yeah, me now?
Yes, your name is?
I'm Elijah Dixon.
Okay, you call from where?
So thank you very much for the show and everything you share. I mean, you are on course. Just something I want to deep over. It has to do with you said it also, but I mean, I don't know. Let me just sit it and see.
Go ahead.
You see, you think about corruption. It has nothing to do with how much you make. Whether you are making 50,000 or this. Let me tell you, when you corrupt, you just corrupt. There are some laws because we have that have all the things they need, yet and still they are not satisfied what they are making. So when you are professional, my brother, you are just professional.
Of course.
You will be there and people will be looking at you. You need to tell you the greater police officer that we have. There are some police officers who are making the same little money and they are professional. Only few sporting their friends and me. There are some that are making anything at all, but they are putting to go for them to get what they want, and they are professional. That just the greater one. They greater one. Even if you give them $10,000 US monthly, they will still be giving to our $30 than other. So it is not about what they make it. It is just greed. They greed in us as small beings. That was affecting us. That's just what I wanted to state.
Thank you so much, my brother. 0770-573-477 0770-573-477 881-871-670 0881-871-670, and the international line is +231-886-681198 +231-886-681198. The numbers you can use this morning. That takes this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning. You know where you come from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Bosnia.
Can you please lower your monitor?
Yeah, okay. Sorry. Yeah, my concern is the government are in power. And when CDC was in power, they took our money from us. Away the government.
Okay.
They took our salary. They said, "Oh, how much nothing? Yeah, people they brought on board." When she said, "Okay, we go say one big person," they said, "Oh, how much they will write tears from our eye. They will give our salary to us." Based on that, most of us follow and vote for him. Since they took power up to this time, one increment had not taken place on salary. We are not happy with the way they treating us. And these are the things that bring all this corruption that going on around the country. Since the government took power, once increment had not taken their own salary, and they fool us who voted for them. Today, we see people corrupting around. It's from the salary that we're making. They do more for us. You see? So the government has to go into here and do something about us.
Okay.
It is the whole country, not only police, not only doctors, the whole entire Liberia now. So we are crying, we want salary increment. Because the US will claim, simply go up. When they come down, keep down that country. Our salary we need to see where it was. And we go back things from the salary, get the money for us. So they had their people there in the ministry carry their money, doing all and who credit us to every interest.
Oh, too bad. We lost you there. Yes, the lines are activated already. You can call 0770-573-477, 0770-573-477, 0881-871-670, 0881-871-670. The WhatsApp line is +231-886-681198, +231-886-681198. Dawson's Sonai Smith says he's watching from Costco City. Yeah, so that's it there. We are on the recent post made by the police RG and the reaction from police officer in response to the RG's post. The officer is saying that it is because of low salaries that these things go on. In fact, he's saying that he will continue to be, he will continue to express his frustration, and if it calls for the RG to dismiss him from the police force or disrobe him, he's willing to, undergo those punishment. So let's hear you this morning on the Kear Morning Show. Don't forget also to keep playing the Kear cash giveaway by dialing *79 and *38#, *79 and *38# for $100 Liberian or 70 cents, and walk away with 4,000 Liberian dollars on the show this morning. So we're here. And indeed, like I said, sometimes these ads, it is not just about, talking about the police RG dismissing you, but it is about professionalism. I mentioned one officer, the late, what's his name? He used to be at Vittown there. Always. He was neat. He was professional. I did not want to see him collecting money from somebody in the street. I want to believe that he used to be appreciated for the work. And you can be appreciated. It's not a form of bribery, right? Maybe somebody will call you, say, after, maybe over the weekend, well, officer, thank you for the work you're doing. I mean, I always admire you. You do this, you do that. I'm so in this life, I want to appreciate you for all you're doing. That is not a bribe. It's a form of appreciation. But going to the extent now of you placing checkpoints where they should not be, and then you collecting money, you harassing drivers, I think these things should stop. And this is something that the RG should do. Why it is true that you're working on policies that will, address the salary increments of these people. Make sure, tell your officers that, hey, your highway patrol officers, you can put checkpoint everywhere. You can just park everywhere. I mean, one highway, you will see more than 3 highway patrols, checkpoints. Just one highway. From Monrovia to Kakata, you see more than 3 highway patrols. So what happened to the one that is at Mount Barclay or 15 gate? You put one, you get checkpoint at 15 gate already. But when you pass 15 gate, when you go in Kakata and you pass 15 gate, there is a highway patrol again. We need to stop. Good morning.
Jefferson.
Yes,
good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to the excellency person. Someone please from Broadway.
Welcome, sir.
Am I lying?
You lie.
So let me appreciate you for the matter discussion. I don't think, in my understanding, wrong should be justified, especially corruption. This country has been confronted with corruption since longer in 77 years. If anybody who works in government, who works in private sector, will have issues with salary allowances or benefits, they get a manner and fair economy as the expected efficiency.
Yeah.
Now to promote the ID one of country or selling also the salary is not sufficient is the reason why during a body of professional meeting or your qualification you need to see why you create a case to citizen. I don't think so. Right? Why is it that we are always criticized? The security personnel may implement in salary. Our health worker may implement in salary.
Of course.
So also, come again?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so it should also be well for all of us to discuss the national issue holistically. I'm looking for somebody who, talking about one of the civil servants, sent to the Barato, or the promise that is going to exceed that salary. Yes, that was promise made, and I think to my knowledge, in the budget of the empire, there are key sector of government of the chapter when it comes to increase of salary. It will be a gradual process. It's a promise that was made by the president. He had to achieve his promise. But on the other end, we have 5.5 million human beings in the country. We should be discussing a holistic issue when it comes to the well-being of the citizens. We're not only about civil servants, we're not only about police, we're not only about journalists, we're not only about health workers. We should be discussing where is the state of the disabled people and the insurgents when some of the budget. Where is the state of people who are on the street? Don't have food to eat. Where are the schools? In the budget for them. Where are the? Where is the state of people who are there? Where for all countries they are kind of like drug. They need. Resettlement. They need some form so they can settle in the country. We should be discussing that. That's a one national discussion. But they are being time. They're not going to say what they are. They are being held worker. They are being secret personnel. They are being general. They are being. It should be manipulation of the population. This should be our holistic approach and. For the 2-year experience, I hope I had an explanation and I believe that we're doing well. You got to set the seminar of governance for bad to do. For example, all of us to be optimistic that yes, Mr. President, they follow to the fact to be the beginning of something for Liberian for all class. They put a political affiliation. We need to reconcile the country. The country is so divided. And it's not only on the shoulder of the president, I feel a thing we tell them lead. But guess what? There are people who feel a thing individual and institution how they are injured about the country. No. Activity and men like Europe. You know, they call it and men like Europe. The President Barack and men like George Weah and men like Europe. And when the president extended each of them to key permanent policy of the country, including her excellency and the former president, President George Weah. And the collecting as a really including the man believe what the president is there is personal order to do anything the one is that George to do solve the country problem. No. They were about dealing for the war, non-progressive at the Security Council. So So à la DM, we should not possibility about we should do the part of the country. Anybody who comes after them, what's the good after the another person, so our community. We have so many resources in terms of things. We say in the same circle, to consult government, to consult law, we are the community for God. If the who come and say our resources, we do money about it. We want to be personal or enough for them to all. No, enough for them.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much, Samuel. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you for your input. Thank you. And we will continue to talk about these things. We will continue to talk about these things once it has to do with Liberia. This is where we will always, talk and talk and talk and talk and keep talking. We will not get tired in talking. Once it is in the interest of the country. 0770-573-477 0770-573-477 0881-871-670 0881-871-670 are the numbers you can use this morning to be a part of the Kear Morning Show. What do you make of our talking point this morning? The police officer and the police RG published, their photo on Facebook, and it got one of the officers angry or irritated that he had to say it happened because of low salaries that they are getting. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. And you know where you call from?
This is Latala calling from Weah District, Lofa County.
Shatara, you said from Weah District, Lofa County?
Yep.
By what means are you listening to us?
I was connected with my friend from the
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you very much for your nice program this morning. And let me appreciate you very well for that type of program. Okay, let me argue understand that not only at Kakataha we are even in Moya. Even the simple we say that the corruption is all, especially Liberia, we are corrupt. And if somebody is not appreciated, it's always doing the wrong thing. You see the gate business we're talking about? If you live from 4 years to Moya, you experience more than 10 to 15 gates. Yes. Let me come straight to my home in Weah District. This Weah we found is only one entry we got. We got almost 6 gates in Weah District. 6 gates. 6. All the entry points we find the border now is Isa. All the border now you find the Koma, Soromba, Fulani way we got checkpoint that we got officer in there. On the same road. Come in Weah City set. You got 3 areas that the people collected money from the citizens, the drivers, the motorcyclists, mostly. Come on Saturday, my brother. The RG can send people in Weah. Come Saturday, you will see. They collect from Kolau Highway. If you leave from Wayama to come to Weah Market, they will collect from you. You leave from Palma and this is our one district to come in town, they will collect from you. Go in the market, set to go and sell. You take it police school. Is that a good thing they are doing to the country? If you are not satisfied with the payment, just forget about this job. You are not the one who want to work. There are other people who want to go there, but they are not opportunity to get a chance. You are the one that will get a chance. So just be appreciated to God and to your government. So at least when you live on that tomorrow, people will say, our brother been working about, at least you don't work for us.
Okay.
So this problem we have all over the country, we are bearing the labyrinth. So at least please help us, so that we can make this country to go forward. If we can see the years that we've been this country here and working about 40 years ago, we see this country and we are doing the X. We saw another people in the country, and for now, so we are all around seeing other people.
Thank you.
Good for us. So we pray God that at least Liberia will take Liberia forward. Thank you very much this morning for connecting me. And I will be sure by the grace of God will be on your program.
Thank you so much. Let me get this person right here. Good morning.
Morning, Chief. How you doing? I'm Bill Johnson, calling from 12th Street.
Bill Johnson, 12th Street. Let's hear you, my brother.
If my name from the time to talk more, I would like to explain something.
Okay.
What happens to the police right now? Yeah, the social is very multi-person. I remember during the time of former President Charles Kear, during the security sector, we remember that every people post of any security people, when the time by quiet, when they see the person for the people. Because they are exposed to the places, they have nowhere to go.
I think I can remember that. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, now, we look at our personal setting. The pay of police officer, 150 university dollars. I just take a solve it before we can go.
Yeah.
The police officer just take it by the terminal. So 150, you still get a right. A month in your house. You have some children, maybe as uncle now. And send people to school. Before more age, the moment of the government, sometimes everybody or serious issue in the house, but child safety, other things, you have to cut it. To sponsor those other media things and new to attend to. So, I'm not telling people to go and corrupt. I'm not telling somebody to go and carry on things that we carry on their respect, their dignity. But I'm going to say that as a government, our RG need to put a standard, give the people some level of respect. I want to leave my home. I'm going to see myself two up in the street and then you give money here. $5 every day. If you give $5 for free money, every time once a day, yeah, no. You have to get the wrong food just for your home. So, everything that they actually look at it, and the way in which is very unsecurity level, you already publish the security setup to my farm. You should tell people, lash at them, and tell uncertain punishment. Not to get the media, send it straight to the media. You know, the last person to do so, it would be another private citizen to do that, but not the IG. That we have problem with the IG. Yes, give yourself all the way out. You have punishment for them. You have to talk to them and hear them. Because the gentleman was making what to do this. But we are not very much angry for you know. If you call what made you to do that? The year is that it's not a service from our angle. And now they just go straight on social media. So why if the RG, the RG do one of the personal things to do is a human being and they level without people and be guys in the way. Why is usually a deputy see that and start to record and just go straight to the media? It's not professional.
Okay.
It's not professional at all. So the RG angle, that's not professional because what you're doing now, you're giving people the courage now that when they see the RG going into a deal with somebody, maybe that's something, you don't have to come to the spoiler, you know, they just come to the going to see that. If you know that way, so that will record you too. It's okay.
Thank you, my brother.
The security sector coming out. What you do now? Everybody will be happy there. They actually have done the best thing, doing the right thing. Yeah, it's true. What you do is the right thing. But supposing me guys or people like you saw, if you are there, another private security or private individuals to do so. You need to call the boys. If you are spoiling the police sector, you do it, and launch at them.
Okay.
If you have to come to the situation, you see that you know with you.
Okay.
Thank you for the time.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you so much. 0770-573-477, 077-0573-477, 0881-871-6770. Are the numbers you can use. The international line is +231-886-6811-98 +231-886-6811-98. Let's listen to Officer Sano again.
Money is something to how we call it district number 3.
Okay, let's hear you.
What the RG do yesterday is not very, very genuine. Because he bring you up to public ridicule. The salary the people giving all the salary is not nowhere. You can't pay police officer $150. How you expect for the man to say his son to school or and do other things? So to pay rent. So how do you expect then the RG bring you up to public ridicule? I'm a police officer.
Oh, okay. You are
yes.
You are a police
You don't do that. You don't do that. It's very, very the do yesterday, it's not wrong for you to do it. He the RGA. I'm speaking, I'm a police officer. So it's not genuine. You bring up to public rescue. We are highway patrol people. You don't do that. In any state. Why you should bring up to public rescue? So if you don't start me, then come for a minute.
So what's your name again? What's your name, please?
My name is Samson. We talk about from district number 3. I'm very, very angry for what you did yesterday. It was very, very low. You're not supposed to do it. I want tomorrow if I go to work, I will stay on a radio station. I want for he worker come to disrobe me. It's very, very unlawful. You're not supposed to do it. I'm very, very angry for what you did.
Well, that's it. That's Officer Samson Tukpa from Nimba County District 3. He's angry with the action of the police RG. You know, it should just, like Bill said, some of these things too. Maybe you could have just called the officers involved, those assigned at the checkpoints there too. Gentlemen, you come. Why you did this? Well, what is the purpose of all the money you're getting? Who told you to do these things? And listen to them. So if you want to dismiss them or you want to disrobe them, then you can take your action. So the man's disappointment is not, so much about the RG, catching them in the act, but it is the post that made him angry. The post. He posted his colleagues on Facebook. He said, well, on my way home and blah, blah, blah. So it got him angry. Now, the police RG in return now say, why it is true that we arrested some of these guys, but, we want to make sure that we're working on policies that will formulate, but still, it does not give you the right to be corrupt. It doesn't give you the right to be corrupt. Corruption destroys a nation. Because of corruption, Liberia is far behind. We are way behind people. We're way behind. We're way behind. Let me tell you, we are way behind when it comes to development, especially because corruption has taking the country, taking everything from the country. So I'm not saying police officer should be corrupt. I'm not also telling you that what the RG did was right or whatever, but the both parties to everything should have been done in a way that no one, would have gotten affected. So please, Colonel Como, there's a need that the police officer 150. And I remember, Bill, I think I agree with you on that. I was little though, but they used to call this Charles Town. They used to call it, I think, the army food, the military food, or the soldier food. I think they called it Buki, Gia Buki, very good, Gia Buki. So the bus or the pickup, the ATU pickup or SOD pickup will take food at every checkpoint, every depot. Go and give, they supply them with their food. They will cook the food in the police barrel or maybe in the mansion there, and then the pickup will carry it around and distribute their food. So those of you on duty, you have food to eat. I can remember. I used to live Budget Bureau. I can remember. So they will carry food around. Even when we were small, we used to eat some of the food. We used to eat some of the ATU's food. When they bring it, and the guys that are assigned around there, they will come, we'll bring your food, and they eat right around Budget Bureau there. So at least the commanders at those checkpoints or those depots in the night, you put a checkpoint down, give the people coffee, give them hot water, give them something that will stimulate them, that will keep them, alive, keep them awake, keep them strong. They're sleeping in the cold too. They too are sleeping in the cold, leaving your family, your comfortable home, though you do not have everything there. But you come outside and to sleep in the cold, give them something to. But Some of these guys are just, when they will be corrupted, they will just remain corrupt. Even you give them everything, you pull, you can even pull whatever at that checkpoint over there, they will still collect money from drivers. That one is a fact. They will still collect money. But everybody will have to work and work and work towards this in making sure that at least we have a better Liberia, a better system. All right. So, well, I'll stop it there this morning and I will transition a bit. Let me transition and talk about something new, something I wanted to talk about, and then we close this morning. Let me talk about this.
I will call it question number 3.
Okay, let's hear you.
What the RG do yesterday is not very, very genuine. Because he bringing up to public ridicule. The salary the people giving all the salary is not nowhere. You can't pay police officer $150. How you expect for the man to say his son to school or and do other things? So to pay rent. So how do you expect then the bringing up to public ridicule? I'm a police officer.
Oh, okay. You are.
Yes.
You are a police
You don't do that. You don't do that. It's very, very the way you do yesterday is not wrong for you to do it. He the RG. I'm speaking, I'm a police officer. So it's not genuine. You bring up.
Thank you, Officer Samson. You've made your point. Thank you so much. You've made your point. I want to close the show on this. I want to close the show on this. You know, the investigation, the ongoing investigation into the fire incident at the Capitol. People are still having doubts. Some are still having doubts in the way the investigation is ongoing. And especially when it is involving now only one person, one suspect so far, Thomas Edridge. And so the man who was appointed to head the Office of the War and Economic Crime Courts, War and Economic Crimes Court in Liberia, Councillor Jonathan Masakwe, this morning, he wrote on his Facebook page this morning and he said a lot of things. He said he just wrote a piece and left it. And it brought us around the rule of law, our justice system, and the way the investigation ongoing. So here is Councillor Jonathan's statement. It's on now on the screen for those of you watching. It's on the screen. I put it there for you. The audience and our followers to see. Now, this is what he wrote. He said, here, the process is no longer general criminal investigation into the allegation of arson, but SIM has begun to focus on a particular individual. The individual has been taken into police custody, but clearly, state security apparatus, in parentheses, he said NSA, has taken seized of matter and wantonly carried out a process that lends itself to eliciting incriminating statements. The individual has requested and been denied an opportunity to consult with his lawyer. And the said state security agency have not effectively warned him of his absolute constitutional right to remain silent. More than this, the accused has been denied the assistance of a lawyer of his choice at every stage of the investigation, in gross violation of his fundamental human rights as made obligatory upon the state by the organic law of the land, and as such, no statement elicited by the state security apparatus, especially so the NSA during its so-called interrogation, may be used against him at a criminal trial. Just so you know, yeah, that's Councillor Jonathan Massaquoi, the man who was appointed by President Boakai and later replaced, right? So the man, Councillor Massaquoi, is questioning our system. I want to believe he is not happy with the way the investigation is going. The investigation that should be in the possession of the Liberia National Police. The police are supposed to take charge, but he said the NSA now is the one. And the thing about it, you can see NSA people. I could be an NSA personnel, but who you will not know. You don't know, so you can question, right? And he's alleging also that the suspect is not given the opportunity to select his lawyer. They are just interrogating him, taking statement from him. According to him, in fact, that statement or all of those statements they are taking from him cannot be used in court against Thomas Idris. That's where he's coming from. So, Councillor Massaquoi, from the look of things, is not, happy with the way the investigation is ongoing. James T. Walker, Princess Camara, MPKs, thank you guys. They are following the show this morning. So, but I don't know how far Idris had complained earlier of alleged torture, though the police has dismissed, the allegation. They have denied it. That there is nothing of such. There's no torture. There's been no torture on the person of EG. He's just making up stories to to confuse the investigation. But Councillor Massaquoi has a different view. He's saying that, the way it is going, it should not be in my mind. I think he's saying that the investigation that should be carried out by the police is now with the NSA, and in fact they are not giving the suspect the opportunity, the chance to select his own lawyer. Where they say you have the right to remain silent, you also have the right to an attorney and what have you, but he's just speaking, making a statement without a lawyer. He believes that the lawyers should be the one, representing Idris, the suspect in a fire, the Capitol building fire incident. That's it, and that's how I want to close this morning on the show. What's your if you have a view about this? Well, I'll take few calls. 0770-573-477. Tomorrow we'll talk about the Nimba County issue, and I'll apply efforts to get few colleagues of mine, and then we come here. Hopefully, Princess Camara, who our colleague has been in Nimba, all to cover it. She will also sit with me tomorrow morning so that we can talk about, the Prince Johnson's funeral. And there have been so many things. Tomo Yaya's Nimle talked. Tomorrow we'll have a wonderful conversation on the funeral of the late Nimba County Senator. So if you want to make a call on this or make your input, 077057347708881 Councillor Masakwe has a different view on this. All right. He said the process is no longer a general criminal investigation into the allegation. Is just just NSA now that has taken the lead, leaving the police or other people out. So the NSA now is the one doing it. And in fact, EG now does not have the right. He has not, no lawyer. They just take a statement from him, according to those statements, he believes that they cannot be used against him at a criminal trial. So that's what the counselor, said. That's why he said. That's why he's written on his page. Well, I got to go. I have to take my leave this morning. Thanks to all of you, man, for playing the role this morning. Thanks for listening. Thanks to all of you. I'll be back on tomorrow again. Like I said, Princess Kamara will be here. Hopefully, we're going to have a conversation together on the Prince Johnson's funeral. The former President Weah was there. Vice President made a statement. The President made a statement. Jeremiah Kuhn, Thomas, Richard Namaku. Everybody made a statement, and we'll look at those statements made by each of them, and we have them discussed here. Thanks to you. My name has been Jefferson Weah. God's will, I'll be here on tomorrow. Keep listening to Kear Radio and have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye bye from Monrovia.